everyone. Welcome to our next lesson in our monthly lesson member series. We're going to be taking a look at a Jimmie Rivers inspired solo over the twin guitar special. In this first lesson, I'm going to cover the first chorus of 3 choruses of this solo. To start off, we'll be in the key of B flat. We're going to be working out of our B flat chord and the E chord shape between the 6th and 8th frets. And our opening phrase will sound like this. Hi everyone, Ment here. Welcome to our next lesson in our monthly membership series. We're going to be taking a look at this Jimmie Rivers inspired solo over the twin guitar special. Over the course of 3 lessons, we're going to break down each chorus of the solo. You can follow along in the PDF that's attached, just see below. We'll be in the key of B flat, working out of our E chord shape between the 6th and 8th frets here. Our opening phrase will sound like this. So this will be the first line of our blues. We have this first phrase going from F, G to B flat down to the octave. So now I'm going to play some minor blues. And that lick is going from the flat third, the D flat, to the B flat, to the G, highlighting that E flat chord that's happening underneath. And I'm going to slide up from my E flat to my E, back to D flat to E flat. So just some basic kind of swing blues ideas. So we have my next phrase will be starting from the B flat. I'm going to chromatically walk from D flat up to E flat and close the D from below, D flat to D, and then work down the B flat, G, F. So I have this to lead me into my next phrase, a B flat 7. I'm highlighting the flat 9 in this sound, so that would be the C flat or like a B in this case, and that's going to bring me into my next line for the 4 chord, the E flat. So I have, and here's that lick. So I'm starting my arpeggio on the flat 7. I've got A flat, and then I'm going up to the flat 9, B flat, then I'm going to D, that's the 3rd, F, that's my 5th, B flat, A flat, that's my flat 7, and then I've got my C flat, or B natural, that's my flat 9, and then I'm going to pull off to B flat, A flat, and then resolve onto the 3rd of my E flat chord, my 4 chord. Okay, so I've got this. So it's a nice flat 9 lick there, right? It's highlighting into our E flat. So all together, I have for my first line, now my next phrase will be that's going to cover line 2 of the blues, the 2 bars of E flat, a bar of B flat, and then sometimes you have a bar of the G, which is the 6, or just another bar of B flat, depending on the changes. So I'm going to work from G down to my B flat. So I'm looking at my E flat chord here. I'm playing G, F, E flat, chromatically connecting it to D flat, landing on my B flat. So that's going to be over my E flat chord. And now I have another surrounding of the 3rd, the major 3rd, the D note. So I've got B flat, D flat, D, E flat, down to D flat, and then D. My next lick will be over the last two bars. I have, so I'm just working up from D, F, G, A flat, so back to F, G, F. So, and that's either highlighting the B flat chord that's there or a G7 too. And I'm landing then on the B flat. So all of line 2 I have so my last phrase for line 3 will be so I'm going to play kind of a Jimmie Rivers idea that involves a rake. It's a very signature phrase of his where he plays and then kind of rakes back across the first 3 strings and grabs that D flat. So, and slides down to the C. It's a good one to kind of practice a few times like that just to get that motion of moving backwards across the strings. So I have this just going back and forth between C and B flat. And again, more playing around with that major third. So sliding into it, playing the 4th, sliding into it again, B flat, G, B flat. Hitting that major third with the note below or above it is a really nice signature sound of Charlie Christian, Barney Kessel, and Jimmie Rivers. That's a really nice swing sound to get under your fingers and in your ears and be able to employ when you want to. Very stylistic of this genre. So we've got that phrase. We'll go. Now I'm going to do an ending turnaround. So I'm just working up the B flat triad, the E flat triad, and then I'm going to play C to D flat and then go down and diminished arpeggio. Okay, so that's my D flat, B flat, G, and then E. And that's going to lead me into the next chorus. And that's just kind of quoting the twin guitar special head there, where a couple times, as we've seen throughout this month's lessons, we'll use that sharp 4 diminished sound as a resolution. So again, as we're playing through these solos, as we're writing our own solos, it's always nice to reference the melody or different ideas in the melody to make it one cohesive sound. So again, we've got for the 3rd line, which will take us into the next chorus. So all together, chorus 1, one more time, we have. Line 2. Line 3. And we'll pick up with chorus 2 and chorus 3 in our next 2 videos. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.